Hi everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add new Facebook lead ads to Pipedrive CRM for sales tracking. Let's suppose I'm running a business and I'm receiving all the leads with the help of Facebook lead ads. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead, automatically this lead should be created as a person in my Pipedrive account, and then I'm going to create a deal out of this person for sales tracking. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Facebook lead ads and Pipedrive. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically this lead will be created as a person, and then I'm going to create a deal out of this. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add new Facebook lead ads to Pipedrive CRM for sales tracking. For this, we are going to create automation between Facebook lead ads and Pipedrive with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. But before we sign in, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is an active forum where users, experts, and Pabbly support team come together to share tips and best practices, solve technical issues quickly, discover automation, integration, and new use cases, learn from real examples shared by other users. You can ask your questions anytime. Someone from the community or support team usually replies very quickly. You can connect with thousands of Pabbly users worldwide, share your workflows, and get new ideas. You can get early update about new features, improvements, and important notices. By joining, you are never stuck alone. You become a part of a growing network of people who help each other automate smarter and faster. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's go back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button, and here I need to select my workflow builder. Now here we have this beta, which is modern, faster, and more flexible one. Then we have this classic, which is stable and a familiar approach. Now I will go with this classic, select this, and now I have to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. First, let me name this workflow as Add New Facebook Leads to Pipedrive CRM for Sales Tracking, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and I'm going to select it as Facebook Lead Automations and then click on Create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on Create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is Trigger, other is Action. So Trigger says when this happens, and Action says do this. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add new Facebook leads to Pipedrive CRM, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Facebook, it will be automatically added to my Pipedrive CRM, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from my Facebook lead ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new lead and then action says do this, then add that to Pipedrive. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Facebook lead ads, and then in my action application, I will be taking Pipedrive. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Facebook lead ads. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new lead instant and then click on Connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with Save. If you don't have one, click on this Add New Connection, then click on this Connect with Facebook Lead Ads. Here, you need to choose your account with which you have logged in your Facebook, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. Here, authorization successful, which means Facebook Lead Ads is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. So now I have to enter the page name and the lead gen form. So I'm going to enter the page name. Here I will be running all my advertisements with the help of this page which I've created by the name Prime Properties. So I'm going to enter this page name as Prime Properties, and then I'm going to enter this lead gen form. So as to enter this lead gen form, I'm going to enter Meta for developers, and you can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. I'll go towards this resources and then click on this developer tools, and if I scroll down I can see this lead ads RTO debug tool. I'm going to open this and this lead ads testing tool has appeared in front of me. Now I'm going to select the page. So here I'm going to select my page as Prime Properties, and then I'm going to select the form as lead form. Here I have created this form. First name, last name, email, phone number, street address, city, state, zip code are the fields for this form, and I will be selecting the lead gen form as the lead form new. Now if you want to collect the response from all of the lead gen forms, you can simply select it as all lead gen forms. I have selected this as lead form new. Over here you can see this. After selecting this page name and the lead gen form, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and you will see it has changed to this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I'm going to open this lead ads testing tool and do this form submission. But before doing this form submission, I have to make sure that I delete this lead, and then I have to make sure that I refresh this page once. So here I'm going to select the form as Prime Properties, and then I'm going to select my form as lead form, and now I'm going to click on this preview form. Now I'm going to select the property here. So I'm going to select it as rental property, and then I'm going to enter some dummy details. Here I'm going to enter my first name as latest, then the last name as user, then the email address as latest123@pabblytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter my phone number as this. Then I'm going to enter my street address as Old Street. Then I'm going to enter my city as Bhopal. And then I'm going to enter the state as Madhya Pradesh. I'm going to enter the zip code as. Now I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to submit this. As soon as I submit this, this lead should be captured in my Pabbly Connect workflow. Let's go back towards my workflow and check whether I have received the response or not. And here I have received the response. In just few seconds, I've captured the response. The type of property which I'm interested in was rental property. The name was latest user. Email address which we filled was latest123@pabblytudes.com. Phone number was this. State address was this. City was Bhopal. State was Madhya Pradesh. Zip code was this. Now here, as soon as I've done this form submission, I have received the response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect. That is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Pipedrive. So in my action application, I will be selecting as Pipedrive. And in my action event, I'm going to select it as create deal, then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, I have to enter the API token. I'm going to open my Pipedrive account, and I'm going to click on this icon, my profile icon, from where I'm going to go towards this personal preferences, and then I'm going to click on this API key. Here I'm provided with the API token, which I'm going to copy and simply paste that over here, and then click on this save. Here you will see Pipedrive is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. So over here you can see that I require this person ID. So if I want to enter this person ID, first I have to create a person. So I'm going to click on this add action step button before this action step, and then I'm going to search for Pipedrive. And then I'm going to select my action event as create a person and then click on connect. Now as I have already an existing connection, I'll go with save, and then I'm going to enter all these details. But I'm not going to enter these details manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this field, I can see this Facebook lead ads. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from here. Here I'm going to enter the name, and the name was latest user. I'm going to select the label as customer. I'm going to enter the phone number. I do not want to enter anything in the label field, so I will skip this. I'm going to enter the email address as this one. Then if you want to enter the organization, you have received the response for this, you can enter that. If you want to enter this owner, visible to, I'm going to select it as item owner. And then I'm going to again enter this first name and the last name. Now over here, I have also received the address details. So if you want to insert address details in any of the fields, you can do that. Let's suppose in this organization, I want to enter this rental property. Let's suppose in this label field, I'm going to enter this renter property. And this organization, I'm going to enter Old Street, Bhopal. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I'm going to remove the organization, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response, and here a person has been created in my Pipedrive account. Now here I have the ID which I can map. So I have opened this create deal action step. I'm going to enter the title as latest user, which is the name of this lead. And then if you want, you can enter this creation date. I'm going to skip this. The status will remain open. I'm going to select the pipeline ID I've selected, which I've created. Then the stage is qualified. I'm going to select the owner as info user. In the organization, I'm going to select it as Pabs. And in this person ID, I'm going to map the person ID. Now over here, I'm going to select the currency as and the visible to owner only. Now in this value, if you want to enter the rest of the details like the property interested in, email address and phone number, you can do that. I have mapped this. I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response. Here I have received the response. Now let me quickly open my Pipedrive account, go towards this deals. I'm already here. Let's refresh this page once. And here you can see that we have created this latest user and we have all the details. Here is the email address, here is the phone number, first name and the last name, and then we have the rest of the details. You can see that it has been created in the same organization which we have selected while creating this deal. Now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead from Facebook lead ads and then I wanted to add that to my Pipedrive for sales tracking. So I took Pipedrive as my action application, created a person and then created a deal. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Facebook lead ads, Pipedrive with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.